when I was coming up, I was born in '85. Yeah, so when I was growing up, it was like,
pup.
yeah, it was like, yo, you have to go to college, bro. College is the only way you're gonna do anything. Now, I grew up doing construction with my father, but being told my entire childhood, like, oh, you got to go to college, you got to wear a suit and tie, you got to have a desk. You know, it's just like embedded in you, and a whole generation or so was sold on going to college, and these colleges were just creating degrees, bro. Like
Left and right.
When
Degrees that don't do nothing for people in the job field.
When the post 9/11 GI Bill came out, which was great, it started the semester. That's why I got out of the Army. I said, oh, I'm gonna make more on the GI Bill than I do
In the Army?
in the Army. Yeah, because I was making, I think it was like start off at like 2,400. And that was tax free. You know, now it's up to like 28 or more, and that's tax free a month. I was like, whoa, I'm getting out. I'm going to college. But, you know, a lot of people didn't have that. But I just think in a sense, no one really promoted the idea like, hey, you grew up in construction. You should do construction. You're going to make way more. And I grew up poor. I didn't have the financial literacy. I didn't have the knowledge of the economy and what jobs were doing what. We didn't have those counselors in school, yeah? So it was just like, oh, I'm going to join the military and do that thing and probably be a cop because I was military police. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get out and be a cop. But you can't get out of the military as military police and be a cop. You still have to take you have to take the exam, you have to go through the whole process, and you have to go through the selection. You just give veterans preference. I always tell people, like, oh, if you're going to go into the military, do like IT, because you get all those certifications, especially in the Air Force, or do like finance. Like, yeah, it might not be the manly thing to do, sit behind a desk, but bro, when you go to Iraq or Afghanistan or North Korea or the next place, you know, who knows? You're in the desk, and when it's snowing outside, you got a heater.
Right. No, I know exactly.
When it's hot outside, you got an air conditioner.
Yeah.
And you get the same pay. You get the same pay, same
benefits. Doesn't make a difference. It really doesn't make a difference. But the bottom line is what you just said. You're embedded and taught that college was the only way to succeed. Trade schools is a great option and should be an option out there for all our children. Not everybody is going to go to college. Some going to go right out of school and become entrepreneurs right off the bat. Some are going to college. Others are going to be in the trade fields. Our schools should have technical schools from intermediate schools and up.
Well, I like there was an article yesterday in the Star Advertiser, and it's just about that actually. Segueing over into this, it says internships jumpstart construction careers for Hawaii students. The Career Connections program in the building trades has mushroomed to 26 high schools on 6 islands since it started in Kahuku, McKinley, and Waianae in 2019. It says the Department of Education partnered with the Hawaii Carpenters Apprentice and Training Fund to create it. And this is awesome. It says juniors and seniors who have completed certain courses in a construction curriculum at those schools are eligible to apply for a 7-week summer internship paying $15 an hour. That's awesome. And yeah, okay, it's $15 an hour. It doesn't seem like much, but when you're just an apprentice, yeah.
Because you're just getting out of high school too, you know what I'm saying?
And you're getting, like, you don't have to go to 4 years of a university to learn math. You know, I had to take art. I was like, what? Art for what?
And not only that, you don't have to worry about paying back all that student loan debt. And that's a problem we have because people, when they get out of colleges, they're paying their student loans back.
Yeah.
And so nothing's going back into the economy.
Yes.
It's going right into Fannie Mae's pocket or something.
What a scam. Well, check this out. A journeyman carpenter after 4 years as an apprentice. 4 years. So you could go to college for 4 years.
Right. Or
you can get $50 an hour.
Yeah, and you're also in the union, so guess what?
Yeah.
Think about all the other benefits that's coming with that.
You're so taken care of.
From your medical and everything else. You're making $50-something an hour in 4 years, and you're not paying nobody nothing back.
Yeah, that's just you.
All that is buying power now. That gives you the buying power to get out there, to buy a home, and to start investing in your family, and your life, and your children, and your future. When you're coming out of college in 4 years, you have a debt. You don't have time to invest because you're too busy paying off a debt.
And the article goes on. It says this 18-year-old, they graduated from Waipahu in May, completed a summer internship with Hawaiian Dredging and Construction Company last summer, and he was hired right afterwards as a carpenter's apprentice and is now making $20.20 an hour on a high-rise project.
Wow, that's more than you earned.
I think that's about how much I make.